Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Sage on This. Today's reading is going to be about spirit and what you are needing or desiring in your spiritual path right now. Perhaps you are wanting to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors. Maybe you are wanting to receive some information on a new book that you can read that will assist you with your chakras or meditation. But we're just going to see what you're needing right now. Maybe you're wanting to be outdoors a little bit more, or just begin a practice that is going to enrich your spirituality at this time. Okay, we're going to be using the Rider-Waite deck today, and I'll probably pull out another one. The Modern Witch Tarot deck seems to be the one that I reach for. I'm just going to see what comes out for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope this assists you. Okay, what is Scorpio collective desiring right now with their spirituality, their spiritual path, their spiritual journey is what was wanting to come out? Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Wands coming out here. The Magician. The Queen of Swords. Wow. The Seven of Cups. The Moon. Wow, okay. So, um, right now, Scorpio, I feel spiritually you're definitely wanting to delve more into some hidden parts of spirituality, consciousness, the occult, metaphysical information here. A lot of things that are not necessarily discussed and in the modern day world, but more things that are taboo. I feel you also may be drawn to dream interpretation or lucid dreaming, astral projection. Also, there's something here about telepathic study or psychic work. Also, manifesting here, okay? You're very analytical and intellectual. I feel that you are someone that enjoys reading. You enjoy reading on specific topics that are going to assist you in fine-tuning your spiritual skills at this time. And I'm also getting that you're really ready to put the things that you're learning into practice. So if you've been reading or wanting to learn more about spell work or meditating, possibly practicing Tai Chi or exercises that assist you with your psychic work or the word that's wanting to come out is mediumship, channeling, automatic writing. Like these are all skills that you're wanting to fine tune and learn more about. I definitely get a sense that you're wanting to connect with your guides and your spirit guides here. And I feel that you have gifts in many of those areas. And so I feel that you know that you're gifted in those areas. And so you're confident with just going on these different journeys or paths right now of finding out what really is aligned with you. So I feel that, like with the Seven of Cups here, you're reading books about spirituality, you're reading articles about telepathy, you're looking into herbs, you're also reading about history. Some things about history coming up here when it comes to spirituality. Possibly how things were done at one point in time when it comes to your ancestors or your lineage. So this is really, really exciting for you, Scorpio. This really puts a fire under you. I feel, with the King of Wands here, you get very driven when you are fixated on learning about a new spiritual topic. Okay, and definitely here with the Magician, this is manifesting, and this is ultimately using all of your talents and your gifts to draw things to you, attract things to you, okay, that you are desiring in your life. Okay, you're very focused. Like I said, I really get the eye of the tiger. I saw an eagle as well, like the eagle eye. You have tunnel vision right now. You're very focused on your studies when it comes to spirituality, okay? I really feel that you're wanting to master these things as well. And not simply just read about or know about these topics in a general sense. I feel you're wanting to go very deep under the surface here, okay? And your guides and your ancestors, the people that you'll come across that are going to provide useful information on your path, are all in alignment and ready. So you probably will find that all of these things are coming easily, and you're coming across these topics in your daily life, and you're just kind of like, wow, that's very interesting. Like I always wanted to learn about that. So that's what I'm getting here. Also, I get a sense that it's you feel like it's your calling, okay? Um, yeah, it's your calling. I have a candle magic that just came out here from the word deck. Okay, so you may be interested in candle magic. We can see that the magician has this object in their hand that resembles a candle. Okay, and I'm actually, funny that came out because I'm actually sitting beside this book here by Philip Cooper, and it is called Candle Magic. Okay, a coveted collection of spells, rituals, and magical paradigms. Okay, Did I say paradigms? That should be paradigms. I've never actually, okay, y'all don't get on me for that. Paradigms, okay? Maybe paradig. Maybe you're wanting to dig into this information more, okay? Um, but yeah, paradigms. Okay, so this is interesting here, very interesting. I love the cover of this book as well. Yes, Scorpio. So, Spirit is just telling me to open up this book and see what comes out first and read a little bit of this book. So, the first thing that caught my eye was this is on page 85, and it goes into, let's see if I can get this here. It says, now something else may catch your eye, so that's fine, but it says here, let's see, wow, and it says direct your attention to the upper point, see the crown disappear, and say let there be peace unto the highest. Okay, so this is definitely a candle ritual. The part that caught me though was right here. It says, let there be peace to the west. Let there be peace to the south. Let there be peace to the north. Let there be peace all around. I now declare this temple duly closed. This master ritual will prove to be invaluable if you take the time and trouble to learn and practice it. It's important to remember that no ritual can ever be fully effective if you constantly have to think about what to do next. Good rituals are practiced until they become second nature. Only then can you concentrate fully on the feel of the rite or use the imagination to best effect. And let's just take a look to see what ritual this is. Okay, so this is called the Master Ritual. And we were just talking about mastering different topics or different categories in spirituality. Okay, so very interesting here. This is a wonderful book like by Philip Cooper, Candle Magic. So I believe I have this already on my Amazon store. I'll double check that just to be sure, but be sure to purchase that book if you are looking to get into actual spells and magic work. Okay, the power of the flame is undeniable. If you have issues with meditating on a flame is one of the most powerful ways to meditate, okay, because it sends you into a trance almost immediately, okay, and it's very powerful with spell work and, of course, manifesting. So, very interesting that it mentioned that about practice basically makes perfect. So, it's basically saying there, it's useful to practice your spell work to where you remember it and you don't have to refer to your book or your spell, so you can keep your mind totally focused and clear. Okay, and that's exactly what this reading is about today, about being very focused, okay, on your studies regarding spirituality here. Let's see what comes out. What else comes out in the messages deck? Which, wow. Yep. Okay, so if you're watching this, you are, I guarantee you, you are a witch. You may not go by that term, but you're a spiritual practitioner. You're someone that does magic. You're someone that's interested in magic. You're drawn to magic. You're drawn to the occult. This is something you've always been interested in. You've always sort of been Wednesday Addams vibes. You've always been attracted to the darkness and the light, okay? But the darkness, as far as the occult, hidden information, um, the afterworld, uh, also in school, you probably were very interested in um, Egypt and the culture of Egypt and how their rituals as far as honoring the dead, how they lived. I find you have a lot of reverence for that time period. Yes, you are a witch, okay? Whenever I see the magician card too, it just screams that to me as well, okay? See what else comes out here. Manifesting is popping out as well as research. Okay, we have look you in the eyes. Okay, look you in the eyes. Now, this card, it has multiple meanings. Like most of the cards do, it can have many different meanings. But look you in the eyes. I really feel that this is speaking about doing mirror work. So this is about you looking yourself in the eyes. Um, Mirror work is another way that you can go into a trance, as well as speaking affirmations to yourself while looking into the mirror. And this is coming up, I already know, because I've been doing just some looking around, and I came across information about mirror work with when it comes to affirmations. Okay, so there was a honk in the background from a car, so that was definitely confirmation here. We also have dark magic coming out, okay, and not in a negative sense, okay, but just finding out more about the darkness as far as using your abilities that are harnessed in your fears and things that you may have never wanted to uh, get into or study because of fears or um, misunderstandings, misinterpreted information that people have when it comes to contacting the dead or being in contact with your spirit guides or people that have crossed over. Um, so something, this is not literally dark magic, but this is coming as magic as far as you being assisted by the other side, people that are um, that have transitioned here, okay, through the gates. All right. See what else comes out here. This card. And then we'll be wrapping up this. Yep. Wow, that's crazy. Not crazy, just, of course, mirroring is coming out. So definitely look into mirror magic, mirror work. You may also be into scrying. Okay, you may see images when you are looking into a mirror, whether it's has to do with channeling or mediumship or tarot work. Okay, so definitely look into that. Let's get one final card from this deck. Give me one card for the King of Wands here to assist Scorpio. Okay, so we had authentic come out. Yeah, like I said, you're very driven to be masterful at your spiritual studies, because I really get a sense you respect the game, you respect the spiritual game, and you're inspired by a lot of the OGs, I'll just say, but the masters that have come before you in spirituality, and you are wanting to pave the way and honor them. You know, you're taking your own path, but you want to treat this just the same as people do when they become a doctor or they become uh, an astronaut. It's like you have to study these different um, topics of spirituality and really get into them and then implement those practices in your life. What good is it if you simply read about these magical spells and um, these different rituals, and you don't utilize them in your own life? How can you really speak from a place of knowing, and how can you really get into the energy of saying you're a practitioner? Okay, so I'm gonna get let's see, just a few cards here, bring this down, and then we're gonna wrap up the reading here. Okay, and this is from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. What does Scorpio Collective need to know? Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna choose 1, 2, 3. When it comes to their spirituality, what do they need to know? Wow. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Moon, Scorpio. Okay. So the Moon coming out twice, like I said, you are a magical, gifted person. Okay, so if you are wondering or second guessing, you don't have to. Okay, I don't want to say this is confirmation, because the things that you do in your own life are going to be confirmation, and you need to have confidence. You need to gain confidence in your abilities, okay, in your spiritual gifts. Okay, that's why it's important to just follow your intuition as far as what you're being drawn to or what you're being attracted to at this time as far as your studies go. But the Moon coming out twice is just really putting emphasis on the fact that you are drawn to the unknown, you're drawn to the occult, you're drawn to magic. We're coming into this fall season, this fall weather, Scorpio. So we're going, this is our season, coming on around the bend. So shout out to all the Scorpios. And so the energy is already vibing very high. Okay, so this is a great time right now to really get into your bag, your magical bag. You can see that these two people have masks on, and so, it's just like, and then there's an individual in the water. Okay, so you have allies on the other side. Okay, you also have a community of people that are around you that you can really link up with, that are going to assist you in your on your path if you are wondering, which way to go or what to get into. Um, Sometimes the path of spirituality can be very lonely, and you just want to talk about these things with other people. And this is to someone specifically. It's like, just get out of your comfort zone, put yourself out there. You'll find the people, your circle, okay? But most importantly, you have yourself and you have your guides, okay? Like I said, you have allies on the other side here. Again, this water reference here, which water is reflective. So this is, talking about, um, this is talking about the mirror magic that I mentioned earlier. This has to do with, water and the elements of water, and also fire. Okay, so there's also scrying that you can do using a water bowl. So just do some study about scrying. Maybe you'll find a book about scrying, and don't trip about other people's opinions, other people's views on what you believe and what you do. I have to just say this: you live your life for yourself, and it doesn't matter how you were raised. um, you're not denouncing anything unless that's something you want to do, but I want you to know that your study and your magnetism towards this way of life is it's just in you. There's no way you can run from it, okay? If you take a look here, also, it's like all of these women sort of look like witches as well. You may think that, if you step out and sort of give your opinion, or begin giving your a perspective, that maybe people will make fun of you, or maybe they'll say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or you can't do it that way, or that's not how it's done. And maybe you think it's just really competitive and catty, and it's like, F that, do your thing and bring what you have to the table, because I guarantee you there are a lot of people that will identify with what you have to bring in your words, your voice, your story. Okay. And then, I get a sense too that you're a lone wolf. You've pretty much done this on your own, and you're going to be very successful. You're already successful because you're on this path. I see it here. But as you can see, it moves from this Five of Wands of maybe listening to other people or caring what other people think, um, and maybe, being distracted by that. But as you can see, you come out with the Nine of Wands, okay? And no one is around you at this point. You're able to focus, you're able to do this on your own, or maybe you're just viewing all of these people fighting, and they're just so caught up in all this opinions and drama, and, well, I follow this way, I follow that way, or you should do it like this, or I don't like this person because of that, or you know, there's jealousy even in the conscious and magic and spiritual world, which is crazy, because it's really something that we should all just kind of be like applauding each other with going on our own separate journeys. But anyway, Scorpio, I hope this assists you. Don't allow your mind or negative thoughts to weigh you down. You know, remember what I said about the mirror magic, the water magic, scrying. Also, be sure to check out the book Candle Magic by Philip Cooper. And I hope this assists you, and I will see you all very soon.